Hello everyone, sorry I'm a tad late with this importance video, but I hope everyone had a very happy holiday. I hope you got to eat as much turkey, as much anything, whatever you ate for Thanksgiving as you could. Whatever you guys did, if you went out to eat, if you sat home, if you had some family over, whatever you did, I hope it was a great time. I hope you had a very happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're very grateful and thankful for all the fantastic things in your life because you guys are all such wonderful people. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching. And I really hope you guys had a great holiday and enjoyed yourself to the fullest. I know I did, literally, I was stuffed. But we are here with the importance of Ultimecia and Squall, and we're going to keep this one short, guys. Let's go ahead and we're just going to knock Squall right out the way because, you know what? I'm going to be honest. What Squall got with his level 70 Awakening and EX Plus, he did not get a rework as he got a prior rework before in the months past. What Squall got was actually really nice. His C65 regenerates one use of his Solid Barrel and Renzo Kukin. I believe it can only be used once, but that's alright. Anything that gives additional usages to the abilities to keep the longevity of the character around a little longer is a-okay in my book. That's a fantastic thing. Especially since he doesn't really have the best HP attack and Brave attack plus. Well, his Brave attack plus is actually pretty good. His HP attack plus is not so good. So yeah, that's pretty good. He also gets some attack buffs while using it. Getting the Bloomstone and the C70 actually increases the amount of attack that he gets and whatnot. So he just got an EX plus. Long story short, it just increases the Brave damage potency. It gives him more stacks of Lionheart much quicker, and it now changes his assault trigger to a 6-hit single target HP attack followed by an 8-hit single target HP attack with a whopping 1120% Brave damage potency. I usually don't remember the percentages, but that is absurdly high, so that's a number I have to remember. That is the second highest Brave damage potency we have seen in the game, with Renoa being at the top spot with a 1200% Brave damage potency on her EX. That's incredible. Insane. So, my verdict on Squall. The thing with Squall is, while yes, he does have his C65 that regenerates a use of his Solid Barrel and Renzo Kukin, both of his abilities get refreshed when using this no higher than their current max value, which is really nice. That it gives him a little extra longevity, a little extra oomph. But the thing, it still stands if you aren't using him correctly, if you're spamming his skills, and you're gonna see a point where he's burning out still relatively quickly. Mostly because you cannot rely on his HP attack plus or his Brave attack plus, because they're just, well, like I said, his Brave attack plus is pretty good, but his HP attack plus is, yes, it's an AoE attack, but the potencies on it are low, so it's not really useful. Squall shines against dual bosses, even though 2 of his attacks are single target damage. He still shines against the dual bosses, and even then, the HP attack plus is still not that impressive. It's still not that great. I wish with the EX plus it did get a little bit of a touch up, but it does not, unfortunately. But that's okay. What Squall brings to the table is pure damage, and much like every other damage dealer that we're going to be seeing in the future, they're going to be outshining Squall fairly soon. But what Squall did get was some very powerful upgrades. Now, if you choose to build up Squall, if you have Squall built up and you want to, he's one of your favorite characters, you love Squall. Unfortunately, I am saying unfortunately because he will be outclassed fairly soon, especially with what's coming in the future. He will be outclassed a little soon. He does need to be 3 out of 3. You absolutely need that 3 out of 3 for that double HP attack hit, because the potency is just too good to miss, and the damage is just too good to miss on that. Like that is going to be one of the harder hitting EXs in the early stages, easily capping over 100,000. Probably even getting even higher. Outside of synergy, he still hits dumb hard with that thing, and it's going to be one of the hardest hitting EXs doing just straight damage just for a little while. But my verdict for Squall, with what he did get is nice. Unfortunately, he's not that important for the chaos era. He's not someone that you could just, oh yeah, let me just drop all my resources for. The person that you need to drop all your resources for is on the banner. But Squall is not the main prize. He's not. Is he a good character to have? You know, a good physical damage dealer that, you know, offers some great AoE damage and works wonders against dual bosses? Absolutely. He's a great character in those regards, but he's not really the most important. You can safely pass on him if you don't get his stuff while pulling for Ultimecia, because, you know, that's who you should be pulling for. That is who you should be pulling for. Right here, we're going to keep it nice and simple. Ultimecia is important. Ultimecia is important. There is no doubt in my mind that she is not important. You must... I will say, she is a must-have. Absolutely. I tried pulling for her myself. Unfortunately, it was a no-go for me. I did not prepare properly for her, you know, because I pulled on other characters before, and, you know, I figured I'm not going to be pulling for quite some time again, and I'm like, you know what, let me give it a shot. I did come out pretty well with 2 Squall EXs that I already have. Could have been hers, but hey, you know what, it is what it is. My luck has been done good as of late, so, you know, there was bound to be a time where it fell off, but anyway, she is important. Absolutely important. Unfortunately, she has a stacking mechanic, but that's not too much of a problem. As we all know, characters with stacking mechanics take a little while to set up, but by the time that you get to the boss, she's going to be prepped and ready to go, so it's really not that much of a problem. We're just going to cut right to the chase. Her protein swords are a 3-hit random dispersed brave attacks with a single target HP attack, which turns into a 9-hit random dispersed HP attack, brave attacks to a single target HP attack. That's a mouthful, oh my god. When it's in its plus form, they become plus after 5 stacks of her stacking frame buff. Her second ability has a gravity effect, I believe, of 80%, followed by some brave hits to help shave down even further, doing full 100% AoE damage after the hits connect. She gets 2 different forms of frame buffs, or 3 actually, sorry. 3 different forms of frame buff. One is her stacking mechanic that increases her stats as it goes further. The other one just gives her a base increase of a few stats. Don't really remember off the top of my head because it's not really important, because it doesn't matter. And here's what the EX does. So the EX is a 4-hit split damage AoE magic attack. After it is used, she gets whatever it's called, I forget, something grievers, where she takes as many turns as it stacks up. It's a special icon that appears over her head, which will always stack up to 3. So she gets 3 turns that does not add to the turn count and does not take up a turn, and she has no action delay for each of the 3 attacks. That's insane. It's so broken. It's so busted. Her EX plus just gives her further damage potency increases, things like that, additional hits, and the final part of her EX plus, 3 out of 3, gives her a free ability usage after this is said and done. So that's pretty much as simple as I'm going to keep it for ulti, because we don't really have to go in depth, because you should be going out and pulling for this woman right now. The fact of what her EX does, coupled with her skill, and she has a kick-ass HP attack plus that she does get access to from her EX plus, so you want to make sure you build that up. The EX plus is a 4-hit AoE single target HP damage. It really gets a really good HP attack plus. Very, very good. She even has a debuff that she applies, which is a defense down by 20% and a sap, which is, you know, okay, that's pretty good. Anyway, go out and pull for this woman right now. Then what you can do with her EX plus is just absolutely insane. It increases her longevity by like massive proportions, especially. And I could say it's not unfortunate this time that you have the 3 out of 3 here, because you want to do that. You want to get that free skill usage. She's absolutely a character, and you must have. The longevity of this woman is off the charts. The damage that she does is off the charts. Actually, let me rephrase that. Ulti's damage really isn't that impressive. It's really not on paper and in practice. But the fact that she brings something new to the table that a damage dealer does not do, that gives you 3 free turns to attack. You know, like, it doesn't matter if she's not doing as much damage as like Squall or like Garland or someone. She's gonna do more damage in the long run because, you know, she's getting free turns out of it by doing so. So, like, for example, I have seen people clear Ulti's Chaos in 36 turns. You know, those really annoying effect bosses that, you know, get super high brain with, like, the craziest high defense that you've ever seen. Yeah, 36 turns. Ultimecia is a broken character. Honest to God, she really is. The EX just makes her absurdly powerful, absurdly broken, and she's gonna last you a long time. Even in the late forms of the Chaos era, where, you know what, her damage has fallen off a little bit. We have characters who can do just a little bit more damage than her. She still shines like crazy because you have to support characters to support her up and make sure she's doing as much damage as she physically possibly can. So, Ultimecia is an absolute must-have. You should have been pulling for her before I even put this video out. That's just how it is. You should have been pulling for her already. This character, you must have her. It must be done. Go scoop up Ultimecia if you can. Unfortunately, it's a no-go for me. I'm not willing to grind out for a pity. I'm really not. And I'm going to be honest, I probably wouldn't even use her too much on my channel anyway because she's just absurdly broken. She just really is. She's just absurdly broken, and I probably wouldn't find myself using her much on my channel. So, yeah. So make sure you go scoop up your Ultimecia if you want to make the Chaos era, like, a joke for a little while. Ulti is just that good. You know, unless we run into a boss that resists magical damage, then, you know, obviously you can't bring her then. But who cares, you know? She will shine for you like there's no tomorrow. But that'll do it, guys. So that is the importance of Ultimecia and Squall. Squall, not so much. Ultimecia is an absolute must. You must go get that one. I will be putting out a video, maybe not of the Chaos runs. Maybe, I might do some Chaos runs of the new Dimensions Ends and just FEOD. I told you guys it was coming, and it's here. And, you know, make sure you guys do it as far as you can. I will be putting up some videos on how best best in my eyes to tackle it, to try and help out, you know, try and get people through that, because the amount of nuggets that you get is just absurd. Oh my god, I'm sitting at 6 ingots right now, and I only got to the 5th stage, was the first Chaos, and I haven't moved on from there because, you know, I gotta redo some things. I'm sitting at 6 ingots because, you know, they just toss out nuggets in that shit. But yeah, I will be doing a video on that, you know, going over some strategies and key builds that you could use for that. And yeah, the raid starts this Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, the December 4th at 10 p.m. That's when we'll be getting Lilith and Kuja EX, which will be our next importance video. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.